9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smoke the wood for your birthday. Yes. Yes. Cuz smoke a fat bad wood. Cut the live off? Yeah, this ain't YouTube. No, this is Instagram. My boom box is upstairs. I guess y'all get to see my room. They want me to go get the speaker. It's all the way upstairs. I'm trying to sing something. I guess I can show y'all the car. I got Nike another car for them. Yeah, like I said, my room ain't in the same house, so you want a wing? I'll tell Lexi to hook you up with some chicken and tag and D-Lo. I don't know what he said.
What he say? D-Lo, what you say?
Oh, shit, that food, D. I think they ripped
Can you
us
tell
off.
like y'all said, hey, when it's our next video? Hey, Caleb, the go. My next video is coming out in a couple of hours.
Mine's coming out first.
Hey my cuties, let's get straight into this commentary. My commentary is going to consist of Voity, Nike, and CJ and Lexi and that, what's that boy name? Suave? I think that's what the fuck his name is. I don't know his damn name. But Nike step on them. I give her credit when credit's due, because when she came out, and I think when she went back home, she decided to give Lexi her props. She took onto her Instagram to show recognition and appreciation to Lexi herself. When she had put, when you see us, you hear me say, hey, backwood Barbie, living by Lexi. She said, I love you like I know you for years. Stay true, and thank you for being great to my baby dad. Me and Mari loves you 100. I mean, I love when people could be cordial. It's not all about beefing. It's not all about hatred. It's not all about none of that. When I love to see people come together, and even just because they, Lexi shares, what's her name? Nike baby dad. Nike don't see it like that. Nike give her respect. You understand? She respects Kamari and she respects Nike, so she giving her recognition. She loves that, how profoundly that she takes care of CJ. She loves CJ, even though CJ could be an ass towards her, and I always say that from time to time. I always say there's things that CJ has to fix upon himself as well too. But I love that I love that she still stands by him. She still stands by her man, and she does it. She stands by her man, and she don't give a fuck what none of us got to say. I'm going to put it like that. She don't give a fuck what none of us got to say about CJ, and she stands by him. And I commend her for that, you understand? I commend Nike for being a grown-ass woman, standing on a grown woman shit, and just getting along with her baby father girlfriend. And there's no beef. They could be in the same room, no beefing. They could be in the same room, laughing, cutting it up, you understand? A lot of people like to say they all in a, what's that called, a poly relationship. And if they was in a poly relationship, that's not my business, that's not y'all business, that's their life at the end of the day. But if they decide to bring it up on here, I respect that. Everybody do commentary is going to talk about it, but until then, give credit what credit's due. And I give credit to Nike for being on her grown woman shit, and and you could tell her mindset is just different. Okay, she didn't got along with Voity at some point, but I always say the common denominator that intruded into all that was CJ. And I'm going to keep it real. CJ, if he could have kept the peace, and he could have kept the he say, she say to himself, maybe, Lexi could have been getting along with Voity, and Voity could have been along with Nike. There wouldn't have been so much beef, you understand? And I always say the common denominator falls back on that part was CJ, because he did run his mouth a lot like a female. And I understand and I respect that at the end of the day. I don't respect him running his mouth like a female, but I respect to the situation why these women just don't see eye to eye, because it was a common denominator. You know, the middleman, and it was CJ that was going back and forth with the he say, she say, oh, she say this about you, you know, she said this about you, she don't like you, and the list go on. I understand that, but push it forward, it has to come to a point where all adults gonna have to stop all this gangster shit over the internet, all this, you know, repping this, repping that, all this bullshit, because at the end of the day, you're growing older and you're still doing fucking immature shit. Why you don't start acting your age, and, you know, instead of your shoe size? You feel me? It come a point in time when, you understand, if you just don't want nothing with your baby dad, kudos, you understand? Just, court's involved already. So I say, you know, before that, they could have a cordial sit down, which they did, because I remember a video where they did, was supposed to have a certain day he have the kids, whatever, but whatever happened through there, I don't know what happened. But it was sad to see it come to the end, because you could have seen, like I always say, they didn't kept it between them and the kids. They were still texting each other and must have been texting each other other things, and didn't kept it about the kids. They just floated on, talk about the he say, she say crap. So I think that's what everything, you know, flowed over to a whole bunch of mess and a whole bunch of foolery. That's my opinion. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this thoroughly, and I'm going to say it from a person that knows how to speak proper English. As people like to say, oh, you broke English, I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say. I speak my English. I have no stuttering issues. I'm okay, so I'm going to speak for my goddamn self. Okay? I prior to see all these adults, I'm going to pull Nike right now out to the side. For right now, I'm going to pull her out to the side. All these adults that's involved, from CJ, from Royalty, from Suave, because Suave, you too, you don't got to be sticking your nose where it doesn't concern you. If they don't want Lexi sticking her nose in, and I be telling Lexi, you know, you have to pipe down, know your place, he has to pipe down, know his place. That Instagram post that he had put up about, you know, when you call her something by your baby mom, you become her baby mom, who asks baby mom for money, etc., etc. We ain't done. We know you talking about CJ. I particularly ain't done. I know you talking about CJ. So at the end of the day, I feel like Lexi and Suave needs to both stick their nose into their own business and let Royalty and CJ handle that matter. You understand? Because right now it does not concern Suave and it does not concern Lexi, because they just got involved into the picture of the situation. Yes, you could uplift them. Yes, you could give them, you know, word of advice, you know, as a peer, as a girlfriend, as a friend, whatever. But if you don't stick your nose when it comes to the kids, that's a whole different ball game. If no one is going to be 100 with this situation, at the end of the day, who's going to suffer from all this is the kids. The kids will suffer from all this. Because why? CJ sometimes still throws little jabs here and there, and he needs to stop that bullshit. He just needs to continue to focus. He was doing a good job. Continue to focus on him and his lifestyle, and, you know, let whatever handle they have the situation into the courtroom. Royalty as well. Continue to do what you're doing. You know, keep your problems in your family situation into your own self, and let the courts handle what they gotta handle, and just don't keep on, you know, behind the scenes doing what you're doing, so it could, you know, become more of a mess. You understand? I feel like CJ keep Lexi out of the situation, and Royalty keeps Suave out of the situation, because it doesn't concern either one of them. At the end of the day, who's going to be affected by this is the kids and all these adults on here cheering and on and keeping the beef going, instead of saying, look, common denominator is what's going on. The kids going to suffer at the end of the day. But I understand, get it by any means. That's their commentary. That's their business. I give two flying fucks. I focus on mine. But as me, as myself, as an adult, I feel like who's going to suffer at the end is the kids. Who needs to back down and just keep all this off of social media? Both parties, both adults, CJ and Royalty. That's how I feel. Two parties, Lexi, Suave, it's none of y'all business. Just stay out. stay out the situation and let them handle what they gotta handle. That's how I feel. Commentary on the whole situation. I will string along more commentary to see how this saga continues. Until the meantime, your thoughts and your opinions are truly welcome in the comments down below, where I will interact with each and every one of y'all. And like I say, respect at the end of the day from my end, and I hope from y'all end. But remember, you are you. You are unique in your own way. Never allow no one to dim your shine. You shine for a reason. You have your life for a reason, for a purpose. But today, it's your girl Queen Rose, and I am out to the next.
They go straight to the Mata, then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his Tata, then he dancing my cha-cha. Open his Zaza, they go straight to the Mata, then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm hitting his Tata.